Hello, today let us discuss about shock, the different types of shock, causes, signs and symptoms and treatment of shock. There are 5 different types of shocks. They are septic shock, anaphylactic shock, cardiogenic shock, hypovolemic shock and neurogenic shock. In these 3 we have discussed in my previous video. If you did not see that video, please watch the video. I'll add the link of that video in the description box. Today we'll discuss about hypovolemic shock and the neurogenic shock. Let us see the hypovolemic shock. It is a severe drop in blood volume that leads to further complications. Blood volume is the total amount of blood in the body. The heart cannot pump blood around the body unless a certain volume is present. It is a medical emergency that is difficult to diagnose and treat. It can be result in organ failure. It can be classified as 4 stages based on how much blood volume has been lost from the body. In hypovolemic stage 1, this is the earliest stage of hypovolemic stage, and a person will have lost up to 15% or 750 ml of their blood volume. This stage can be difficult to diagnose, and here the BP and the breathing pattern of the patient will be normal. Skin appears pale and the person experiences sudden anxiety. In hypovolemic shock stage 2, the body has lost up to 30% or 1500 ml of blood. The person experiences increased heart rate and breathing. BP still may be normal, however the diastolic BP may be increased. The person experiences sweating, feeling more anxious and restlessness. In stage 3, the person lost up to 30 to 40% of blood volume, that is 1500 to 2000 ml. The systolic blood pressure will be below 100 beats per minute. Heart rate will be more than 120 beats per minute and the respiration will be over 30 per minute. The skin will appear pale, cold and sweating. Person will have mental distress, anxiety and agitation. The stage 4 of hypovolemic shock is a critical situation. Here the blood loss more than 40% or 2000 ml. The patient will have weak pulse, rapid heart rate and the respiratory rate will be fast and difficulty to breathe. The systolic blood pressure will be less than 70 mmHg and the symptoms include sweating heavily and extremely pale. Person will be feeling cool to touch and drifting in and out consciousness. The causes are uncontrolled blood loss can lead to hypovolemia, internal bleeding. It is not obvious but hard to control without surgery. The body may lose other fluid also. Severe burns, persistent diarrhea, vomiting and excessive sweating. The risk factors includes illness or injury, dehydration and aneurysms. These complications can be reduced by rehydration. The diagnosis of hypovolemic shock includes observation and examination, which includes low blood pressure, decreased body temperature and salt and electrolyte content. Kidney and liver function tests are recommended. Also CBP or complete blood count to know the blood loss. CT scan to rule out the organs and echocardiogram to know the working of heart and endoscopy if there is a bleeding source in GIT. The treatment of hypovolemic shock includes stop fluid or blood loss to stabilize the blood volume, replace the lost volume by IV fluids, blood, RBC and plasma transfusions, treat the underlying cause after stabilization. Last one is neurogenic shock. It is caused by irregular blood circulation in the body. The trauma or injury to the spine can cause this disruption. It is extremely dangerous because it can cause falling blood pressure drastically and suddenly. It can lead to irreversible damage to the tissue. It is fatal if left untreated. The causes of neurogenic shock includes injury or trauma to the spinal cord, losses, function and stimulation of sympathetic nervous system, some medications that affects the autonomic nervous system which regulates the breathing and automatic bodily functions, improper administration of anesthesia to the spinal cord. The signs and symptoms includes difficulty to breathe, chest pain, bradycardia, slower heart rhythm, faint pulse, cyanosis, which is a bluish discoloration especially in the lips and fingers, weakness from irregular circulation, hypothermia, sweating, anxiety, pale skin, dizziness, fainting, nausea, vomiting and blank stares. The diagnosis of neurogenic shock includes physical examination, especially the blood pressure, CT and MRI scan for analyzing the spinal injury, place a urinary catheter and monitor the output because the patient will experience urinary incontinence. The treatment includes immobilize the patient to prevent the further damage, IV fluids to maintain the BP, vasopressors and inotropes like noradrenaline, adrenaline, dopamine and vasopressin to increase the BP, and injection atropine to increase the heart rate. I hope you understand this video. If you like the video, please like, share, and if you want me to update any new topic, please comment below. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell button. Thank you.